Welcome to Kat's Kitchen and welcome to episode 16 of my Sugar Slash series. This series is just meant to give you some inspiration for drinks that are lower in overall sugar but also still taste delicious and are really fun. Today for day 16 of this series, I'm making a matcha latte two ways. We're doing an iced mango matcha latte and a hot lavender matcha latte. So to start, the ingredients you'll need for the iced mango matcha latte is a cup with ice, whatever matcha powder you like. My favorite is the jade leaf matcha or ceremonial matcha powder, but I currently only have the Chamberlain coffee matcha. I do like this one a lot, but the jade leaf one is my fave. My second fave is the matchakari or matcha.com ceremonial matcha. You can use whatever matcha powder you want. I do want to note that we want an unsweetened matcha powder. Usually if it says matcha latte powder, there's like some sweetener in it or like some sugar. So for this recipe specifically, we're trying to keep it lower sugar and only add our own sugar. So you will need a cup with ice, matcha powder, mango, fresh mango. Then I'm using some unsweetened coconut milk, but you can use whatever milk you like. And then some maple syrup for sweetener. And then some warm water to make the matcha. And then for the hot matcha latte, we're doing a hot lavender matcha latte. So you need lavender syrup, matcha powder, hot water, and again, some milk. We're gonna steam that using a little milk frother, this little guy here. So let's start with the mango matcha. First things first, we need to slice our mango. This mango has seen better days, but what better time to use it than now? So I just cut the sides off of the mango, and then I'm just gonna cut some like chunks in it, or some squares basically. So I do horizontal line, a few horizontal lines, and then a few vertical or vice versa. Then I have a blender here, and then with a spoon, I'm just gonna scoop out the mango flesh and put it into the blender. The more ripe your mango, the sweeter the drink will be. So I have that half. I'm also scooping super juicy. These mangoes turn out real juicy. Mango chunks go in, and then I'm just gonna add some coconut milk into the blender as well, about 8 ounces. And then a teeny splash of maple syrup just to give it a little bit extra sweetness. Completely optional. You could also use honey or nothing at all since mango is pretty sweet. And we're gonna blend that in just a second, but I do wanna make the matcha first. I have my matcha bowl and I have a sifter. Put the sifter on top. Then with my matcha powder, I do about 2 teaspoons, or I'm using one of these little matcha scoops. Plop it right in, the 2 scoops, just like that. And then I do sift the matcha, just like this. I'm just pushing the matcha in through the little sifter. And what this does is this helps break up any clumps in the matcha. This step is completely optional. You can just pour it right in. From what I've seen from other matcha enthusiasts, they do sift it first. And then adding in warm water. I don't want it boiling, I just want it warm. About 1/4 cup, not a lot of water. Then I have my matcha whisk that's been soaking in some warm water. I guess it just helps the bristles soften a bit. And then I'm just gonna whisk my matcha. And what I do is I move the whisk in like an M motion. So like an M, forward and backwards, just like little lumps is the only word coming to mind. That's not the right word. Is that the right word? Lumps? Humps? Little humps. Just going back and forth in that same M motion to create a nice frothy matcha mixture, which I'll show you what it should look like when it's done. You want to do this for 30 to 60 seconds. Some people say even longer than that. If you have the patience to whisk your matcha for that long, do it, but I do it for 30 to 60 seconds. Just to make sure all of the powder is well mixed in the warm water and it has a nice frothy texture. A nice real earthy smell. Ooh, this matcha is always so yummy smelling. think you can see this, maybe. You see the frothiness of the matcha? That's what we want. And then let's blend this mango milk. Blend her up until the mango is well incorporated into the milk. Alrighty, I have a glass with some ice. The mango milk is mixed. All right, pour in that mango milk over the top of the ice. Just like that, beautiful. Beautiful. And then top with the matcha. Trying to get this. Ta-da! Just like that. Can you see the green coming through? Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. All right, little tiny mix. Stunning. I still like to see, you know, the color of the mango milk. Give it a sip. Wowie. Almost tastes like a green smoothie. If you love matcha and you love mango, this right here is a delicious, delicious combo. Great way to use up a mango if it's going bad in the fridge. You can also do this with all sorts of different fruits. Strawberries, raspberries, banana. What else? Mostly berries. Blueberry, lots of berries. Blackberry. Just list off all the boysenberry. Honestly, gorgeous and super, super yum. This is delish. I'm gonna just set her front and center. Right there. Okay. And let's move on to the hot lavender matcha latte. Taking milk. I have coconut milk in here. You can use whatever kind of milk you like. And then adding it into this milk frother. About 8 ounces of that. And then while we're making the matcha, I'm just going to have this frothing in the background. This has a cold and a hot setting, so I'm going to put it on this hot setting. It'll be over here. I don't think you can see it for now. Maybe, maybe not. The blender might be in the way. Hello there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Milk is a frothing. Bringing back the matcha bowl and the sifter. Oop. Do another 2 teaspoons. Did I say tablespoons last time? If I said tablespoons, I meant teaspoons. 2 teaspoons going into the sifter, or 2 heaping little spoonfuls. Sifting to get out any clumps. And just to reiterate, you don't need to do this. You can simply put matcha in a bowl or a cup, add some warm water over the top, and then froth with a handheld milk frother. I know many of us have that. Or you can use a whisk. Totally up to you. I need hot water. Another 1/4 cup going in of warm water, not hot, not boiling. Taking my whisk again and doing those same M motions. Forward and backwards M or Z. Until it's nice and frothy. Oh! And bubbly. I'm torn on if I wanted to add, we're going to have to add the lavender syrup into this. Could have done it in the milk. Should have done it in the milk. That's okay. Adding in 1/2 tablespoon of the Torani Lavender Syrup. This one's very, very, very subtle, but it's a really nice floral flavor. Floral lavender-y flavor. And I'll actually link some more lavender syrup recipes in the description. They might not necessarily be under 10 grams of sugar, but they are some lavender recipes that I do have on my Instagram feed and on my blog. So I'll link those just in case you're interested. And then of course you can always make modifications to make those drinks lower sugar if that's what you're looking for. All right. Whisking the matcha while the milk is a-frothin'. And then this recipe is so easy. This one's super duper easy. Just making the matcha, frothing the milk, and combining them together. I think we are good with the frothy, the frothy matcha. I'm not sure if you can see from there. Kind of, maybe. Have my cup, the foamy milk, adding that to my cup. You can also do steamed milk using a steam wand on an espresso machine, or warm milk in the microwave for 60 seconds, just in a cup, and then use a handheld milk frother and froth that together. You'll get the same effect. Then adding my lavender matcha on top. Man, I really wish I had a better angle for you. I'm trying. And then just add the matcha right on top. Yummy. It's not as aesthetically pleasing because you can't really see it because of the cup, but let's give it a taste test. The lavender is very subtle. The coconut milk in this is really, really, really good. This one's good. All right, there you have it. Iced mango matcha latte, hot lavender matcha latte. Comment below which one you would try, or if there's a fruity matcha combo that you do love. I do like a raspberry matcha or a strawberry one, but this mango one is super fun and delish too. Thank you so much for watching this video. Tomorrow for day 17 of this series, I'm doing a protein Vietnamese coffee, and I think I'm gonna show like 2 different ways that you can make it, so you have some options. I will see you tomorrow. Got a blast. Stunning. Stunning.